Hello, federal employees. It is so good to be with you again today. And today we're going to nail down some of the details and some of the nuances that you need to know about your health insurance with the federal government, with your FEHB plan. And this episode is going to be unique. And it's going to be unique because today I am not just telling you what you need to know, but I'm going to show you how to find the answers that you need to know to enable you to make great decisions now with your health insurance as well as later in retirement, especially when Medicare comes in to play. So if you're on the podcast, I'm going to be sharing my screen and walking people through exactly how on the OPM website, how to find the information they're looking for. I'm going to walk you through as best I possibly can via the podcast, but I definitely recommend you checking out the YouTube channel so that you can see exactly how to find this information. So let's dig right in. Okay, so if we just go to opm.gov, you could start there. So if we go to insurance here at the top, and you go down to healthcare, okay, and then from there you go to plan information, you're going to see a big map on your screen. And you can pick one out of the 50 states where you live. So let's say you're in Maryland, for example. Now there's going to come up with a list of all the plan brochures for the available FEHB plans in that area, right? And there's some national plans where, of course, the most popular are the Blue Cross Blue Shield. And so we're going to focus on those today. So I already clicked it here. This is actually, I'm going to scroll it to the top. This is the plan brochure for the Blue Cross Blue Shield standard plan as well as basic plan. Both are in the same document. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what information you can find in this plan. And like you can see, this is a long document. Lots of good stuff in here, but I definitely want to show you a few highlights. So, many questions that I get all the time is, okay, you know, I talk about how Medicare interacts with FEHB, and people want to go deeper. They say, okay, but what am I actually going to have to pay? And the answer is, I don't know. It depends on what plans you have when you enter into retirement and what Medicare plans you have as well. So this will help you through it if you look at your specific plan. So if you go to table of contents, at least with this brochure, if you go to section 9, you can see coordinating benefits with Medicare and other coverage. So if, let's say you have TRICARE, or once you are on Medicare, this part of the brochure tells you how they interact and what comes first, who pays first, all these different details that you're going to want to know. Now, I'm not going to dig into the details here, but my point today was to show you where to find this information. Now, there's one other document, like I said, in this one brochure, there's tons of information about who pays what and how much for different things. But there's one more document I definitely want to show you. So if you go back to the OPM website, and under plan information here, you can go to summary of benefits. And again, it'll give you a list of all the states. You pick your state, and then you could pick your plan. So if I pick the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan again, it's going to take me to a document. And here it is. So it tells you about some of the specific things that are covered and how much, let's say, deductibles are, co-pays are. It goes into the details of what things are covered and how much you have to pay, basically in a nutshell. So this can be very, very helpful. And of course, you can always call your insurance company, right? But this can be a great resource for those that maybe don't want to call or want to have a reference to say, hey, what's covered? How much am I going to have to pay for different things? So those are the two documents that are probably the most important when it comes to understanding your FEHB now, and then of course in retirement, how it's going to affect Medicare so that you can make an educated decision. Okay, for me, do I need Medicare Part B, right? Do I want to pay the extra premium for Medicare Part B? Does it make sense for me? How is it going to interact with my FEHB plan? And is that worth it to me, right? These are the documents that you want to consult when making these types of decisions. So you know the numbers. Okay, what is that going to mean for me, right? When you dig into the numbers, you actually can understand what it's going to look like now and then in retirement. So today's episode is going to be short. That's all I have for you today, but I hope that was helpful. And again, my point today was not to give you the answers that you need, but to enable you to find the answers that you need for your specific plan. Because all day long I can talk about general things, but until you nail it down, say, hey, for me, that's what this means, and that's what I should do, that is when the rubber meets the road and you actually get great results from learning things. It's when you do things and you take action. So please take action. Check out your own documents for your own plans and make sure you understand what's going to go on now and later down the road in retirement. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.